Afternoon. I was nearly gonna say good morning, but it's definitely afternoon. It's because I normally stream in the morning. It's just confusing my little brain. I hope everyone is doing okay this Saturday. It's always good on a weekend. Got to love those weekends. Although I have finished for Christmas now, so don't even have to think about work until January, which I know I keep saying, and I am bragging. I am really bragging. But I'm excited because I don't have to do any work. It's great. So my normal rundown of the weather. It is cold, overcast, but dry. Pretty much general December weather, though it is surprising it's not raining. The cat came back in earlier with the coldest paws ever. Stood on me. It was like ice cubes on my legs, which was lovely of him to do. So yeah, pretty rubbishy December-y weather. At least we're not in the most depressing month of the year yet. That's definitely a January in my mind. Because at least December has Christmas to look forward to. And New Year. Yeah, and then it's all downhill till the summer, essentially. Right, I've done quite a bit of waffling about weather. It's all we talk about, the British weather. Just because we seem to have a lot of rubbish weather. So we are on part 22 of our stream character. Which is Fuff, our Stamina Arcanist. I wonder what the not abbreviation, but the shortened version of that is. Because for like a Magicka Templar, it's Magplar, or Stamina Templar, it's Stamplar. So, I don't know. It's not going to be Stamnist. Might be Stam Arc. I don't know. I'm just randomly coming up with things. I don't know. I just was turning it over in my tiny brain, trying to come up with something that would work. No, it's not going to come to me. I'm sure there's much cleverer people than I that have come up with something far better. Definitely can't come up with myself. Anyway, part 22, Stamina Arcanist, who's an orc, because I wanted to be an orc, not because I think it's a good race for this class. It's probably not. I don't think orcs are known for their magicka. So maybe eventually we'll have to change race. But for now, whilst we are level 40, we're getting closer to champion point level. Whilst we are still at low level, we're going to stay as an orc. Because that's the kind of groovy thing I want to do. Right. Let's get into it. The plan is to carry on with some of the Necrom points of interest, because I think we had 3 left. Oh yeah, we left ourselves just in front of one. So we're going to carry on with these 3. I wanted to do some crafting writs, a couple of scries, and I was going to queue for a random daily dungeon. Because I really need transmutation crystals, which I think I've briefly mentioned on my stream character tutorial type streams. But they come in useful sort of later on when you're wanting to reconstruct or transmute some of the traits on sort of the the end level gear that you want to either recreate or get the right trait that you want when you get to that point where you're on champion point level gear, which isn't normally until champion point level 160. So there's no point doing it until then, really, to get the gear that you want. Because any gear that you do pick up and it says you've learned, or it's added to your collection, you can then reconstruct that at a later date if you then work out that you do need it for something. So it's good to have it in your collection book, but it does cost transmutation crystals to make those, and I'm trying to get my tank necromancer or necro tank. See, it works for that. Some better gear. Now he's champion point level. I've got some of the gear I want, but not all of it, and I'm just very hampered by not having done some of the content I need to get some of the gear, like some of the veteran DLC dungeons. Some not got enough trial gear because I keep giving it away to people whenever I do them, because I think to myself, oh, I'll never need that, I'll give it away. And inevitably I've given away too many things that I probably could have used. Anyway, I need some better gear for him, and to do that I need some transmutation crystals. That is the shortened version of that waffle. So yeah, if we do a random daily dungeon, we'll get 10 of those transmutation crystals. Also, it might be a dungeon that this character's not done, which would be fun, and would get a skill point. But the likelihood is it'll be Darkshade 1 or Fungal Grotto 1, because that's just my luck with newbie characters and dungeons. I've done the random daily dungeon on a good few of my characters today to try and get some more transmutes. Another way to do them is to do the daily pledges, or you can get some from doing PvP stuff, but I'm not really a PvPer. So it's not something that I can tell you much about. So pledges and random daily dungeon are, in my mind, the way I want to go about the easiest way of getting them. And luckily you can do a random daily dungeon on each character and get 10 from each character. So if you've got lots of characters and you've got lots of patience, then you know, you could get, like, how many characters can you have for free? Is it 9? You can get a good 90, unless you've paid for more characters than that. 90 a day, which is not very many compared to what you need to do. Anyway, I'm totally off topic now. Let's pick up this quest, and then we'll queue for a dungeon while we're doing the writs and the scrying, and hope that we get into one quicker than that. Because queues haven't been too horrendous today. It's under attack. I want a secret underground laboratory. Not that I'd do anything that requires a laboratory, but it'd be really fun. Like a little underground study.
I left Nelthas Draythin to defense of the Seal's laboratory, since he's a clockwork apostle. Mercenaries who steal magical items.
Oh, it's gesturing wildly.
The magician's experiments. It's a banquet for their vile appetites. Please talk to Nelthas Draythin and remove the painted eye from Camel Z. The tribunal will reward you.
It's a weird expression to use. It's a banquet for their vile appetites. It's very dramatic.
You'll find the entrance to Kemelzi here. It may be difficult to spot, but the elevator should take you straight into the magician's laboratory. Nilfas Draven will be there somewhere. Find him and rid the holy site of the painted eye.
Find him.
One of
Right.
Sothasil's clockwork apostles.
Let's ask you some questions so you can have a little waffle at me.
Together has endeared me to him in his own way.
Get someone else to waffle at you over the stream. That's fun.
Through notes and letters. Still, he's an odd one.
You're saying he's
I
odd.
don't
Huh.
want to say anything out of turn. I'm
Work.
sure he has his reasons as well. But the things Nilfas says seem
Work, I'm chat.
even for an apostle.
That makes no sense. You're in the chat. Hello, you in the chat. That took 3 attempts. I'm not really sure where you were trying to get to with work. Or I'm chat. You did try really hard. You tried. I appreciate it. What was this man saying? He was calling someone odd, wasn't he?
They take what they want and do what they want with what they take. I don't know why they stormed Kemelzi or even how they found out about it. But they started looting the outer laboratory as soon as they broke through the door. I'm not sure.
What do they want?
I don't even think they knew. Usually organized violence has someone there to oversee it, right? When I fled the underground, I didn't notice anyone who was in charge. Seems strange to me.
Well, maybe it was just unorganized violence. Maybe that's why.
He's not alone. Kemelzi is filled with dwarven machines, fabricants, and a
Machine.
factotum who oversees all the security measures. Between the dwarven constructs and Sothasil's own mechanical creations, the painted eye should slow down. Oh, yes, of course. The fabricants are being created by Sothasil of both metal and flesh.
You meet a lot of fabricants and factotums in the Clockwork City
Mechanical and resemble suits of armor. They talk.
zone / quests / zone story quests. All of that area. Very, very roboty factotum.
Back in the First Era, before the tribunal ascended to godliness, King Nerevar brokered an alliance with the dwarves. Dumak Dwarf King gifted Sothasil a wing of Kemelzi as a sign of that alliance.
Dumak.
Oh no, he's much too busy. Now, most of Kemelzi belongs to the remaining dwarven machines. Nilfas and I care for Sothasil.
But what happened to the dwarfs?
Experiments, and I keep
Oh,
feeding
the odds have
miscreants from the
started.
doors. This is my fault.
Miscreant.
Magics that are far beyond the scope of my understanding. Sometimes the Telvanni masters try and access the wing to see what Sothasil studied, but we have defensive measures in place to keep them from seeing too much of his research.
Right, well, I've listened to enough of your nonsense. Right, let's queue for a dungeon. Dungeon finder, random dungeon, random normal dungeon. No, I don't want to take food. I want to take a scroll. That would have been a waste, wouldn't it? I did some dungeons on my tank earlier, and I did 3. I did a random daily and I did 2 pledges, and literally I didn't even have to wait a second for any of them. I got in straight away. Is this what happens when you're a tank? And then I swapped back to doing DPS characters, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it was mad. Not that they took too long. I can't say I was in a queue for more than 20 minutes. It's a lot more people about at a weekend, but the tank queue can't even compare to the DPS one. I've got a healer character as well, and she got in straight away to her random. So yeah, being a DPS sort of sucks a bit for dungeons. Not very good at tanking or healing. I worry too much. Well, I might be okay. I just find myself worrying. That's all. Oh, I forgot we had good old Az with us. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna change. Oh, we don't want to change really though, because we're in a dungeon queue. What if we get into the dungeon? That's put me in a quandary. I guess if we get in, I can swap again. That's what we're gonna. But we need to remember. That's a collective we. We'll leave him out. Crafting. Oh, there you are. I find myself doing these on autopilot. Never really pay attention to what I'm making. I know I should, but I don't. Still researching on there. Hopefully we can finish our writs before we get in, because I think I'm gonna have too much in my inventory otherwise. Ordra Danita. Oh, the yawning. Oh. I can research something else. Mainly wanted to jump on because I really enjoyed doing yesterday's stream and the Necrom stuff. Don't know what I'm doing. And I wanted to continue. So I decided I would. That is the long and short of it. Necromming it up. Oh, we've got 2 free slots. Was an unnecessary amount of things for one trait there, wasn't it? Can probably decon some stuff. Don't forget about A weapon. Good show. Good show, old chap. Slowly whittling away at our inventory. And I do mean slowly. Right, let's quickly hand these in and swap back to our DUPS or DPS build. Ah, of course.
Know the difference?
Punish cells. I've not done this, I don't think, on this character. It was too quick. You cannot save builds while in combat. Who's in combat? Ah. Maybe I have done this one. There wasn't a quest. Oh, I've got a lead that I can't scry. Well, I can, just not on this character. Oh god, we've got 3 Arcanas.
I've been at this a long time.
Oh, and a little level 11. Baby. They're good at spotting chests. No, it didn't give me anything useful though. Oh well. Not sure they realised that if they wanted to skip the boss, which I think they did, they had to kill all the stuff up the top. They left one. Eldor! See to him. Oh, I've got a dead leg. It's... oh my god, they're good at spotting. Nice heavy sack. Someone's leveled up. Did I read that? Yes. It's like we might have, oh, a nice quick dungeon. Oh! I was close to death then, wasn't I? Even though we have done this dungeon, I'm just glad it's not Fungal Grotto or Dark Shade. Always doing those. They drive me balmy. Ooh, last mob and last boss. And he's not going to stand still because he doesn't.
Very well. You'll die in their stead.
Picking on me. did that nearly crashy thing again.
Me? How amusing.
Oh well.
Haven't you noticed that the
We leveled
pact
up.
I made protects me from death?
Ignore his words, keepers. Begin the separation.
I'm not confident this will work, Sirion. What are you
Right,
not doing?
let's
Oh,
leave.
I do so love to see magic. Is that what this is? This isn't as grand as the spells I learned from the Daedra.
Now we can hand our writs in. That was a nice quick dungeon queue. And a quick dungeon. Beautiful.
Resources acquired, and our understanding of arcane imbuement enhanced. A good day's work.
It talks about attack weaving. So there is something which is light attack weaving, light weaving, or attack weaving, where you do a light attack and then activate an ability immediately after using the light attack, which I do out of habit now. It gives more damage because I think it cuts off some of the animation for the ability. Anyway, as it says, it does more damage. Although I think I do ability light attack, and maybe it should be the other way around, but that's just the start. It equates to the same thing. So definitely try and incorporate that into your attacking and abilities. So we've unlocked Banished Cells 2, which is good because we've obviously just done 1. Let's take a... What do we want? Did I craft gear for him, or we're using crappy gear? Let's use a dagger and see, shall we? Yes, applaud me and my genius. Oh, it's actually giving us an advised ability this time that we can use. No. Well, we'll save that other one. Right, let's get our transmutes from the mail, along with all the other stuff that we get for doing it. These are from my hirelings, my minions. And then if we... Ooh, we'll learn that recipe.
Delicious? Perhaps scrumptious.
Open these containers. Oh, don't know that one either. Apparently there's a few things in here that I don't know. There we are, Transmutation Geode, which gives us 10 crystals. Some treasure. Right, we're definitely going to need to decon and sell some stuff. Let's just learn the ones I don't know. Just that one now. Let's quickly whack out Rag Picker. At least there's some we can decon there. Let's get Az back.
Arrival, anticipation.
Yeah, I think I'm using crafted. Oh, that seems to be better. Let's use that. Let's charge you up. Let's actually use some repair kits because we're stacking up ones of varying levels and it's taking up room. What else is in there? Oh. Don't know why it's telling me I've got mail. Apparently I don't. What was that lead we got? Anything? Oat or note? What was it? Not any of these. Yeah, so I've had it before. Hint, we'll find a little man. Sell off some shit. There we go. Drastically reduced our amount that we're carrying. Pop to the bank and do a scry. Boop, boop, boop. If I could get my bearings.
Wish my ancestors were preserved so well. I don't even know where their bones are.
Let's talk to you.
Necrom has strict regulations against
Guild Bank. Pick the right one. Deposit doors. Anything else? Nope.
This is a city.
So deposit in our actual bank. Am I gonna wanna do a survey? Yes. Yes. That's probably it.
Have you heard? Rumor is there's a portal to Apocrypha somewhere in the city.
I have not heard, no.
Interesting. Maybe I'll go take a
A
look. I've never seen a
portal,
up
you
close.
say? What am I doing? Scrying. God. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. Oh, that's a nice chunk. And remember, we've got the additional tool now, the Scryer's Coalescence, which gives us this hexagon. So we only needed to use one move there instead of two. Then, oh, we've got them all. I was trying to get the one in the bottom left, not realising we had everything. Leanne, you are an idiot. Idioten. Okay, let's get our antiquarian's eye out. Which way are you going? That way. Ooh.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Thank you for your amazing insight. Now that I've tried to get resources, I am off the line slightly, I think. Over the line. Right, that's right, so it's in that square. Oh, nice one. Oh yeah, we've got this extra digging tool. A forgoot. As we found out, was it yesterday? Could have been yesterday. Could have been a different day. It'll only not damage. That's too many negatives. It'll damage if we do it on these ones with the sparser, smaller rocks, but it won't if we do them on these denser, bigger ones. That's what I'm trying to say. But not very well. It takes away 3 layers of dirt, whereas these ones only have 2 layers, and this one has 3. So, I think that was a more understandable, comprehensible way of saying it. Where are you? Bonus item. I have no idea. Nope, no joy. Oh well. Right, let's do one more, because as I said a few times now, we're gonna try at least twice each time I come on stream to scry, because hopefully that'll level us up a little bit. Nice. Right, let's head back to the Way Shrineage. The Shrine of Way, as I want to call it now. Which has got me thinking about Milky Ways again. Unfortunately, this Way Shrine isn't actually that close. It's a bit of a shame. Why? To coin a catchphrase, why am I not on a horse?
Good find, cohort.
I have that ability open to me, so why don't I use it? Silly, silly woman. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm trapped in a flower. Or a mushroom. flower-like mushroom. Ah, that didn't go well. Oh, the yawns. Oh, you're over there. A severe case of the yawns. Oh, wrong way. Not that I can use that over the 2-level spots. Yay! Right, that was our 2. So if we head back up to Kamelzi, which I think outside that house is going to be the closest teleporty spot available. Let's set you as our active quest. Put a thingy majiggy on you. Oh. Why am I not on a horse? Why indeed? If Xander doing his best to attack things. Sometimes we just want to run through them. We don't have to attack everything as Milad. Right, let's start this quest. Quest of questing. I think we've done well so far. We've done all the other bits we wanted to do. So now our pure focus is questing. Where are we going? Oh, that was violent. I think we're going in the right direction. But I cannot be sure. Yeah, this looks like we are. We've made it. Well, not quite. Apparently. Cheeky. Boo, boo, boo. Battle mage. Right, let's find
A few missing components and you cease to function.
the
creature
vast
of
Drathan.
But without the sign of the painted. Come here.
I am a creature of flesh. Fleshiness.
Presence is required. I am a clockwork apostle. And I
Clockwork.
here well in hand. If you'd be so kind as to vacate the premises, you can
No, I will
reassure
not be that
the
kind.
He has no need to worry. Currently dealing with. I'm activating the dwarven constructs. They're highly effective at frightening off any hostiles who come here. Really, this is standard procedure. I'm not even sure what that dithering fool was worried about.
It's very full of himself.
Have you faced an homunculi? Whatever the painted eye are after, I doubt it's valuable enough to drive them to such bravery. Not when murderous dwarven machines spring from every wall. How could you possibly think I'd know something like that? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
Well, you might have an insight.
Let's not let any painted eye stragglers find Lord Set's world-altering projects. Give my regards to Thor. I truly do not have the time for this.
Well, tough
If it
shit
means
to
you're less
you.
likely to poke your nose in matters where it doesn't belong, then I'll listen to your queries.
Literally just trying to
I
help
sacrifice
me.
my flesh out of curiosity. If you're wondering what one of Set's most devoted followers is doing here, I came to study his greatest machine and keep it protected
Yeah, machine.
from. Flesh is flawed. Why else would Set create a world of mechanical permanence? In the Clockwork City, my arms allowed me to access more research and study more mechanisms than you'll ever encounter. A world set apart from our own. Set, Sofa Seal, whatever name you call him by, created it. It's a place of machines where everything runs routinely and very little changes. I'd be surprised if you ever laid eyes on it. That mechanism there, they were built to maintain the Clockwork City. Usually they stick to singular tasks, sweeping, maintenance, that sort of thing. This one is a prototype, one of the earlier models, which explains its poor condition.
He's very unlikable, isn't he?
Broken.
Oh dear.
As the damage occurred during the painted
That's
attack.
that's just downright nasty. It's broken. Like we're some sort of imbecile.
I'm locking this door behind me. You can see yourself out.
Alert. Disruption. Danger. Repair construct. Stop the betrayer. Analyzing. Subject unknown. Threat detection unknown. Begin friendly introduction. Greetings, I am Proteus. Galaxy security oversight. Error. Diagnostic check.
Side.
Error.
Can't even diagnose the error.
Burnt fields. Rust. Apostle Nilfar Straithen override. Doors unlocked. Painted eye hostiles. Outer laboratory compromised. Error. Dreaming. Incomplete. Diagnostic test. Failed. Lotus model. Critical components missing. Conclusion. Affirmative. Imperative. Stop. Apostle Nilfar Straithen. Protoss security oversight. Error. Protoss assistance. Repair required. Critical components missing. Scanning for components. Recipient's cortex. West wing. Cognition cluster. West wing. Self-repair protocols. Accessible. Components required.
Okay. We will try and repair you. A bit. Probably not fully. That'll probably take too much.
In desperation, all things consume one another. Is this a sign of imperfection? Or is this the fundamental truth of creations? Is it separate from the morality of the mortal world?
That's a very philosophical question. One part. Alright, let's go back to him. I'm assuming these are the first components in a list of more. It would seem rather easy otherwise, wouldn't it?
Scanning component location. Components nearby. Insert into Palmar shelf.
Not sure what a Palmar shelf is.
Functional. Cognitive cluster. Restored. Corporeal system repair. Complete. Hello. I am Proteus. Kemal Z security oversight construct. I ensure that the inner laboratory is not disturbed until the creator, Lord Set, returns. My form is fully functional, but my memory and connection to the
Well, we
system
did repair it more than I thought.
Nilfar Straithen removed the mnemonic fragments which facilitated that connection. We will need to install new ones.
Mnemonic.
Another of Lord Set's early projects. Later he stored his memories in the stars.
That's a bit like pneumonia,
He was more grounded.
but that starts with a
They can
P.
connect information to the inner
Mnemonic. Just making random mouth sounds now.
my form.
I don't know what he said then. I was distracted. Later, he stored his memories in the stars. That is a quest that you do in Clockwork City. You see the memories in the stars. So that makes sense to me, but possibly not to others.
Affirmative. These are the locations of the major mnemonic fragments. Find them, and my systems will be fully restored.
Cool. Cool story. Sorry. Just randomly attacking things. Right, looks like there's 3 parts, so this should take us to the laboratory of sparks. Not sure whether I want to say laboratory or laboratory, and it just becomes a mishmash of the two. It's like I can't talk at the best of times.
Think, you talk, you move, you have a name. What is missing? You, Proteus, have more purpose than half of all mortals. So why aren't you better than them?
The Creator left before I could learn the answer
Oh,
to his question.
I didn't know it was following me. I didn't know it was there. He snuck up. Sneaky sneak. Eruptum. Oh, looks like I need some more flutes.
Functioning after I leave.
There we go. Much better. That spell that Az does seems a teensy bit overkill. But who are we to judge? Fauna study. Oh, I thought I'd be covered in plants. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, that's flora, isn't it? Not fauna. Fauna's animals. I was wrong.
Given time, your joints will wear down. Your precision footpads will dent and crumble. But in this moment, and only this moment, you are perfection itself.
Self-repair was the only way the Creator could circumvent inevitable deterioration.
Self-repair. It'd be good if humans could self-repair. Well, we do sort of self-repair, but to a certain extent only.
Others believe in chaos. Differently, I find my faith. And my actions work, my actions lead to faith.
Right. Last fragment. Ah, this is the floral one. Floral atelier. I mean, there is some more nature in here. Just, I expected more. There's gotta be more to life. Right, go for it.
I've studied countless specimens. None are without flaws. Yet
Why did you come with me if we've got to return to the antechamber?
is that it? In order to create a form this pure, must I master the art of irregularities?
It took the creator a long time to differentiate mandatory flaws from those he could improve upon.
Huh. Mandatory flaws.
I will meet you there, so we can gain entrance to the inner laboratory.
Right, we need to just go around so we can go down. I think we've gone in a full circle now.
Laboratory security and oversight protocols restored. Locating Apostle Nilfas Draven. Dreaming. Damp cough. Polished key. Apostle
That makes no
Nilfas
sense.
Draven and several unregistered guests approach the clockwork probabilis.
Dreaming damp cloth. Cool. That's helpful.
Intrinsic forces govern events on man. Some are constant, like the force which compels objects to fall to the ground, while others defy prediction and categorization. The probabilis allows for willful manipulation of such forces. It is
That
a prototype, a
sounds
precursor to
a
Lord
bit
Zed's
world
great work,
killery.
the throne align. If Apostle Nilfas Draven activates the probabilis, Nern will suffer destabilization. Loss of life will far exceed acceptable thresholds. Safeguards breached. The painted eye breached the door to the inner laboratory. They are close to the clockwork probabilis, and Apostle Nilfas Draven is with them. I will use the security measures to hinder them, but we must protect the probabilis. Through the door Apostle Nilfas Draven used when we first met. It will open for you now.
We must protect it. Protection. And she's nearly very temporary. Round and round
Proteus,
we
you're
go. Ooh, companion's necklace. Not sure why I did that. I thought I'd fully leveled up as Xander.
Let's ruminate.
I have. What's he scaling up in? Oh, light armor. Oh dear. Not done fighters, mages are undaunted on him.
We arrived too late. Apostle Nilfos.
Ooh, this is cool. Boss fight, we're gonna have a boss fight.
Is active. You think you can stop me now? The likes of you won't stop me.
My god.
Why won't you let me fix what you couldn't? What have you done? I was going.
He was still going then on 0% health. Oh my god, Xander, you're maniacal.
It works. I knew it would. Combining demonic fragments in this way is complicated. Hello, mortal. I am a memory gestalt facsimile.
Gestalt.
So the seal in all but flesh. I see Nilfus Drayton's bid for control over the probabilis is over. Good. He lacked the capacity to understand it. Even as a mnemonic fabrication, I know that many will take issue with my work. Nilfus Drayton tried to reconcile his beliefs with reality, and his answers fell short. He leapt to false conclusions, as he was always going to.
Ugh, these people leap into false conclusions.
I could not. Just as he could not stop himself from committing this act. Cause and effect are matters of fact. Now that the Drayton event is concluded, Protus will receive new safeguard directives. When we are through, speak to Protus. Of course,
I have some questions for
I
you.
cannot promise you satisfaction, only that I will answer as truthfully as I am able. Mnemonic fragments store memories. I sought to use the memories to create an artificial animus. Alas, all I was able to achieve was the appearance of a fully developed soul. I am a convincing lie. Artificial, perhaps.
The appearance of a fully developed soul.
Such is the duality of my mind. I know I am not the truth, so to seal, but my memories are his. My thoughts mirror his. I speak like him because the memories allow for only one way of speaking. I exist only for the sake of this conversation.
This one conversation.
Protus will preserve the mnemonic fragments, so I will not fall to ruin. But I will not grow or develop either. I will be stuck in stasis until such time as circumstance alters my course. I hope my original does not face the same fate. The progression of time is linear. It expands in both directions at a fixed rate. Nilfus Draythan activated the probabilis. Therefore, it must be functional so that it could be activated. Do you think leaving it the way I did was irresponsible? A platitude, but still you are correct. I followed my only course of action.
Okay, you're far cleverer than I.
My laboratories here in Kemel Z were the beginning of a much larger project. I knew where my experiments in tinkering would lead, but without starting here, those goals would never be achieved. Because I knew my success, I also knew my course.
Because I knew you.
I could offer you a convincing lie, but I did promise the truth. Knowing and understanding are entirely different. I knew what I needed to create down to every gear and wire. But still, I did not understand a single piece. Precisely. I suppose you could say that I worked backwards, and in doing so found more answers than I thought I had questions.
Oh, do you?
Your work here is complete. I thank you for your service. If you would not mind returning to Thorin Armus, please tell him that his presence is no longer needed in Kemel Z.
Not sure he'll appreciate that.
Mortals can be swayed to endanger the security of Kemel Z. I'm sure Thorin Armus will quickly be assigned to another sacred site. Do not fear for Thorin Armus. I will maintain this laboratory on my own. It is my duty. Without Nilfus Draythan to guide them, the Painted Eye's presence here will dwindle until the halls are quiet once more.
Good
I
show.
will work with the security systems in order to drive the Painted Eye out. I cannot say. It may only take a few hours, or it could take a season. It depends on how stubborn they are. But after they are gone, I will begin the locking sequence. Like my creator before me, I will shun the world of mortals. Not me. The creator, so Seal did. My directives must be detailed and precise, as I oversee many systems here in Kemel Z. I have one last directive to fulfill before beginning my new duties. Here, this is payment for the services you render.
Thank you for the payment. Oh, that's a portal out. Fabulous. Fabulous. Well, that was the random point of interest that we hadn't completed for some reason in the Telvanni Peninsula. So now we have. So the plan is to go back to Apocrypha, and we'll do this quest, the Feral Gallery one first, just because we've picked that one up. So we'll do that one. Excellent. Let's change quest. There we go.
No doors. Still trapped. Get me out of here. I want to read. Those dream carvers came in here, opened all the exhibits, but didn't bring down the barrier? Ugh. Rude. Inconsiderate. Didn't even clean up after themselves.
How rude.
The Feral Gallery is a mess. It's untidy and strewn with cipher bits. I'm gonna leave. There's a barrier. It keeps the exhibits inside. We can't leave the gallery. Those Daedric dream carvers mucked everything up. Now there's no one alive to bring me books. We had a deal. Simple. Cipher, free Elvie. She'll know a way. She might be alive, but she won't be easy to find. No. The Bristleback Lords won't let us through. And dream
The
carvers.
Bristleback Lords.
It'll be worth it, though. Find free Elvie. She'll give you a treat. Everyone likes treats. It's one of those things. Powerful secrets. Known things. First, Bristleback Lords. You have to put them to sleep. You can find sleep potions down in the gazebo.
He is talking absolute bloody nonsense.
Snores galore. Rielby calls it the Feral Gallery. Oh, it's a good name. This is an untamed catalog of monsters and creatures. The ciphers kept the peace, made sure no one wanted for food or fun, and some creatures roared, others tweeted. I spoke. Oh yes, I'm not a cipher. They're the caretakers here. I'm an animal.
You're an animal.
I had powerful enemies. My staying here
There was a
and
time when I was so broken hearted. Oh, yawn. That was a loud one. Sorry.
I'm not dead, so maybe they don't hate me enough to kill me. But I am trapped. None of the gallery I wanted to be here. The ciphers also don't make me wear socks. Life is better here.
Why wouldn't you want to wear socks? I have cold feet all the time.
Those Daedric bullies think they can bring pain and suffering into this library. It's quiet here. Besides, pain and sickness aren't scary. They should really look into the terrifying experience of finding out your book's missing the last chapter. They wanted to? Or someone
Doubtful.
wanted them to? I know.
This man is a raving lunatic.
Rialfi isn't dead yet. I don't want to be stuck here if nightmares control the gallery. It's nightmarish enough with the gallery as broken up as it is. She runs the gallery, leads the other ciphers, and takes care of us all. The ciphers serve the one fate of tides. No, that's not right. They serve Moron Hermes. I'll get this eventually.
Moron.
Hermes, Mora.
Not sure he'd like being called a moron.
My fault you can't understand. I got lost in the books. Now my words are scrambled, like guama eggs. Knowledge, truth, facts, they're not what you think they are. Don't go looking for them. Many things. Planeswalker, prisoner, teacher, student, friend, enemy. The multitudes in me contain smaller multitudes. Oh, I hear them sometimes, the multitudes. They whisper. Oh, I wish they'd stop. Tell what isn't there to stop talking. I know a known thing. It made my eyes bleed and gave me an extra toe. Knowledge is power. Power.
Bleeding eyes.
My advice?
Yeah, not good.
Don't listen to the whispers in your head.
That was sort of sing-song.
Go to the gallery and stay in one place in exchange for all the books I could read. I should have negotiated for all the books I wanted.
Sounds like a pretty good deal, though.
I walked and then did some magic that makes my brain hurt.
If I could live in a place and be taken care of and someone just bring me books,
I don't like
it just sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
You're also here. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, well, we've got to put some bristleback lords to sleep, apparently. I know bristlebacks are animals in some animals in this game, so it makes vague sense, but birds of terror. Ooh, a cheeky level up. Extraordinary. We want warrior elixir because we are stamina. Let's learn evasion in case I need that at some point. I can hear them, I can't see them. I don't know where I'm going. It's not really a surprise.
Glad that's done.
No. Gotta get up. Up. Baked potato. Right. Where's Crazy? There you are.
Globular After decades of plotting, the porcine hegemony will become the vassals of the slumbering hegemony, which is a different and much better hegemony, if you ask me. Are you ready to watch the coup unfold? Yes, they'll drift away
Possibly.
to the land of dreams. Good dreams, though, not dream carver bad ones. There, they'll drink in the halls of their noble forebearers. I know because I've had pig dreams. They're sublime. Once they're asleep, we'll slip past. From the skyway there.
How am I supposed to live without you?
Cajole you, cuddle you with their sticky arms.
I don't think they're gonna cuddle me. Somehow.
Sweet potions. They sing a song of smoke and calm even the angriest of the bristleback lords. Powerful concoctions there. I used to know how to make them back before I fell into ink. Let's go.
Before I fell into ink. I like that. I like that. Right. It's through. Don't know why you threw it that way and it went the other way.
Shh. Dreams are unstable things right at the start. Check inside, and then we could be loud. The bristleback lords seem like overgrown swine while they're asleep.
Swine.
I don't like it. Everything's different here now. We have to find Cypher Free Elfie. She's the only one who knows how I can get past the barrier keeping me here. Where isn't she? The Cyphers have eyes everywhere, and they watch us all the time. We should go to Free Elfie's study. It's through this door, and if we don't wander off, we'll be there in no time. She knows where mine is. It's only fair. Her study's all right, but it's worse than my enclosure. I at least know I'm trapped. The powerful wiggly one told me that I'd never leave. My ears
The powerful wiggly one.
the known thing, but I heard him. Aren't we all? The Lord of Eyeballs watches us all. Lets us
Yes,
here in
Mora.
in the gallery, in our own minds. I've been locked in my mind so long I can't find my way out. I used to be something, you know, but now I'm different.
It's pretty sad, actually.
I wanted to know everything. I found what I wanted, which is different from what I was looking for. I know that which shouldn't be known. Discovering the secrets of the secret keeper has its consequences. Confined.
Evidently.
Why would I want to do that? Oh, I may have been different in the past. Clearer, purposeful, but that person learned all he could to share it across the darkness. I learned because I enjoy it. Not selfish, pure. This is my purpose. I was a poor guest in his realm, but he did invite me. He sees too much, and I hear the same amount. His attention wandered. I don't feel the light of his eyes on me all the time. I can move in the shadows now.
I only understand about 10% of what he's saying. Oh dear. You drive me crazy. Crazy. Death. Oh, I don't like these. Everything went green.
Outside when we're supposed to be inside. Spiders. A spider should do it. Find one.
Just randomly throw out spiders at me. Makes sense. Spiders! Spiders!
Look! We need a
Firepot spider.
Take the thing on its back. It's inkwell. We need to put the inkwell back on the rocks. Make the
Boom boom. Blame it on the boom boom.
If everything turns black, that means I'm dead. Have fun. A door. Through the windows. No matter, it's open now.
It doesn't look like there are any windows, so doesn't really make sense, does it?
Frielvi? What are you doing bleeding out like that?
Of course, Morian didn't stay in his cell. Who are you? One of the dream carvers? You aren't a dream carver.
I am not.
What's your purpose here? Are you threatening Morian?
Nope.
He always thinks that. My plan was to stop the dream carvers before they got to the forbidden exhibit. But you can see how that went.
Yes, you failed.
Those bastards. So many unique creatures.
Bastards.
What do they want? The gnome thing? A truth so powerful can melt the mind of anyone who's exposed to it. Morian's the only mortal I've heard of who survived a gnome thing. If they find out, the dream carvers might see Morian as more of a threat than the other exhibits. The barrier, right. The truth is, it's weak in the forbidden exhibit, which is why the Cephaliarch placed Seeker Sentinels there. Emmaus Mora wants Morian trapped. He never indicated that he wants Morian dead. Help him. He doesn't deserve to die.
It won't be long now. Frielvi's just about empty.
Ooh, chest. She did. She did indeed. Whoops-a-daisy. Right, we are talking to you again.
Frielvi's glass is nearly empty. Grains of sand spilling out on the floor, running out of time. My sand's inside, but my eyes leak. No cage, no friends, no one to make plans for me. I'm not good at being alone anymore. The forbidden exhibits. I always knew I was gonna get in there. I was gonna ask the known thing if it wanted to help me escape, but there are seekers. They make noises. The entrance is southwest of us now. If we pretend to be sneaky mice, maybe the seekers won't notice us.
Yep, makes perfect sense.
Their sensibilities don't extend as far as my fingertips. Whiskers and ears and a nose that wrinkles. Experimentation is very disjointed. It'll wait for me outside. I don't want Frielvi to go into the dark alone.
Aww.
You're almost out of words.
Never thought. Have better luck than I did, my friend.
Luck. bag. Don't go into the light.
Great light. Just like I always thought it would be. I never got this far before fear took me.
Fear is a great demotivator. That was very deep.
Who forbids these exhibits? It's down here.
Leave me be. Escape.
Ooh, wait, yes, the gnome thing. A gnome thing. It's here. Huh, we're not gonna sprout liars, fungi. But those wiggly-faced seekers protect it.
Wiggly face.
Laughing at me and my
You can't
beautiful
see me,
memory.
but I just wiggled.
Just because I can't remember
Wiggle.
everything I read doesn't mean I'm a toad. Plan? I don't plan. I jump before looking and hit the ground whenever it wants to meet me again. Gnome things turn seeker minds into runny nose soup. If we open it and point it at the seekers, then they'd be the toad brains. Ooh, this is perfect. If you're worried about dying or losing your mind, you'll never learn anything useful.
I don't have a mind to lose.
So what do you say? You ready for a lesson? It'll be the most important of your life.
Alright, let's do it.
Gnome thing. I told you that the last one made my ears bleed, right?
You said eyes.
What I'll learn this time. I'll
Maybe he
grow a
said
scaly
ears.
tail.
I read eyes.
Shh, it's a secret. No one can know.
Shh.
I can't even know. I hid it from myself, and now I couldn't find it even if I tried. It burned, you know. Felt like a star was falling through me, changing everything. I wonder what this one will be like. I have no idea. Maybe I was limber. Maybe it liked me. Maybe I didn't survive it. Leave the arguing to the philosophers in the mountains. Hypotheticals mean nothing.
Yep,
to truth.
mountains are good at
Don't worry,
arguing.
if this one kills us, we won't know. That's right. They also taste of raspberries. Minds rely on what they think they know, but truth doesn't care about you or what you think. Looking into a known thing, trying to comprehend the impossibilities of them does funny things to you, like make you grow an extra toe.
I don't want an extra toe. I have the perfect amount of toes. Chest. And chesticle. Am I going the right way? Certainly a question I ask too often. Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Vaguely going the right way. I'm going right way adjacent.
Big eyes, big arms, bigger guns.
Keeper of the known thing. Duty. Dias of the name. Dias. Ah! I'm not sure focusing my intellect would have helped there as. Here we are. It's the known thing.
Excited. Feel it in the air. You open the known thing. I'll help tilt it towards the seekers.
Wow. That was an extreme.
Don't die.
Don't die. Don't think I've got any control over that.
We did it. Hurry, portals. Escape.
Escapade quickly.
Rock. Fall. Cliff.
Where are you?
Down. Oh, friend, mind the edge.
Oh, you've fallen all the way down there, mate.
I feel freedom in my ribs.
You feel it in your ribs. Probably broken ribs.
No walls, and ears dry. No runny nose, brain soup either. I'll say success. Free. No walls or home, just feet to talk and eyes to read. No totem eye. Good. The Lord of Eyes and Arms must be all right with me leaving the gallery. I can explore and read and find myself again with this new truth. You helped me, and I helped you. Cypher Free LV didn't give us treats, but I saved one for you.
Ah,
Take it.
how kind.
I have to find the shadows and burrow away, Daedrat-like. There will be times for standing tall, as there will be times to run from the givers. Now is the time for burrowing. It'll be good. You were there along with the many multitudes of me. Didn't you see the light of darkness? Fly in the weight of truth?
The light of darkness.
I don't know. All that raspberry smell made me close my eyes. Either it's in the box or it isn't. The moment you go back and check,
Schrodinger's known
decide
thing.
where it is, regardless of which answer you like better. Best not to wonder and let it be both. He must be. Otherwise, I would have never made it out. If I had to guess, there's a lot going on between the eyeballs right now. Why worry about me? If I am being watched, it's because I'm more entertaining out here than I was living in there. Become a secret, even from the secret keeper. Keep changing and never swim in the sea of fate. Read, not to learn, but to alter. Exist everywhere and nowhere, and never climb on the bookcases. Old habits are dead, but I'm an idea.
He'd be crazy.
Exhibit of mine is bigger and has more books.
An idea necromancer.
Kept here without reading every book. You were there along with
Oh,
many
no.
multitudes of
Gone around in a circle. Right, that is the first of the 2 points of interest in Apocrypha we had left. So there's 1 point of interest to do, which is the Rectory Corporea. However, I think we're going to leave it there. So we accomplished... Did we accomplish all that I wanted to accomplish? I think we did. We did crafting writs. We did a random daily dungeon. We did some scrying. And we did 2 out of the 3 points of interest we've got left in the Necrom DLC. I think we did well today. Yes, so... As a reminder, I only come on this character when I'm streaming, so I don't do anything in between, and you see everything that I do on this character. Yes, so we'll leave it there. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Saturdays. Still another day of the weekend, so all is good. So, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I will talk to you and see you all very soon. Bye.